He wanted to swing so bad. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Let me be very clear. I want to be very, very clear. I want you to hear it from me directly. I would have beat the shit out of Corey. These niggas in real life is frauds. Nigga, who Corey done beat up? Corey would have got the shit beat out of me. I would have beat the shit out of Corey. And I'm not, listen, I'm telling you, it is what it is. I would have beat the dog, I would have dog walked that nigga. I would have beat the shit out of Corey. His hands was shaking like a stripper. The nigga was scared. The nigga ain't want to do nothing.
Men lie.
Women lie.
Numbers don't lie.
You an ugly ass boy. You an ugly ass boy. You brag on having no children out of wedlock. You got a picture of his daughter? I'm a dirtbag. That's the air up there, nigga. Look, nigga, let me tell you something. Don't make no more kids, nigga. That bitch gonna be buying pussy like you after a while.
Welcome, my friends. My name is Anton Phoenix, and this is my RP experience. Peace and love to all my brothers and sisters out there. Thank you for being here for another one of my videos. We're talking about the Anton Daniels Corey Holcomb situation yet again. That's definitely viral in my feed, in my space. That's what everyone is talking about. Now, I can't blame them, but I am noticing a particular trend right here. Now I'm scrolling through the videos, and all these videos, I don't think that's about Anton and Corey, but yep, everything from Mika being the side chick. This lady's been going off on her being the side chick. Now, look, I don't know. It never came out before until this particular thing. I know Corey say he got video of Mika acting shady around his studio, running in or something. But the only thing I'll say with that is I think Anton might have told her that she's in the video, well, that she was going to be in on the podcast, and then at the last minute told her, oh, you're not going to be on the podcast. You got to sit to the side. Oh, there's a camera over there. Don't let them get you on camera. Just sit to the side of the podcast. I mean, look, the same way as the narrative of her acting like something's going on, I think that's what was going on right there. Then Kwame Brown. Well, see, people's been covering the video from O'Shea, Kwame Brown. Some people I don't even know. And now, truthfully, Anton made this worse when he made his hit 'em up video after those two was talking. Well, after those two got into the thing on the 5150 podcast. I mean, I wish you two would stop, but I know you passed the point now. You're not going to stop. You want to keep on going. The lead attorney touched it. You say, big deal. Look, I'm not going to tell anybody how to feel about somebody saying something because they didn't say something about your family. Now, of course, yeah, don't get mad, but see, with the lead, did you say something about the brand, about about the person coming on the show being sunned or something? Okay, I mean, I think that's a big deal that somebody says something and you're there, and if you get into a fisticuffs on the show, you can lose your brand that way too. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe Anton took in, snapped at him, but then on here he said Anton's daughter is almost 18, so she's an adult. See, this is why I never liked comedians in school. Guys that like to bust on people because they will start talking about your family, what you're wearing, like making up stuff. And if they have seen your family, they will start talking about stuff. This is in mid school. I'm not sure. No, not first grade. Middle school, high school, probably definitely in college. They do that type of stuff. Then I'm pretty sure Anti made videos and say things in the past. That's coming back to haunt him now. Because Corey said something about Anton's kids. People pulled up stuff that Anton said about some black people milking Dusty in some video. I'm not sure. I never saw that video until now, but and that's the thing. When you are making content, and I guess he did that like years and years ago. When you are making content, you're going to say something in your past, and then maybe your views change, or maybe it's like when somebody had like an argument or something. The same way with Corey, which I think he went too far attacking Anton's kids, but if you looked at their discussion on the 5150 and how it went out of control, who knows what was said before they even got on the podcast because Corey was very aggressive. So I'm not sure if they had a good talk before or if the fact that certain things was being said, it just kept escalating and escalating. And this is the thing that I did not like arguing with the ex-wife because it would escalate to that point right there. Because she would say something or keep saying something that I don't like, and then eventually I would say something that she don't like, and then she would keep going and going and going and going until either I left or I say something again. Then maybe it gets physical on her part. The only thing that I probably would do is probably grab her arms to stop her from hitting me and put her on the bed. And then I would leave. And then a lot of times when I saw escalating like that, I would just leave. I was like, okay, I can see the pattern, and we're going down the same road. I did not watch Joe Budden's video on this particular thing. Oh, Charleston Wright. Yeah, and he was talking about it. Yep, Kwame. Which okay, a lot of people just making commentary about the video, and then I guess he says something that Anton really didn't like. So it does seem like quite a few black people hate Anton Daniels. However, though, my video is not this video. I'm asking y'all maybe to stop now because I always notice when black people are feuding, it takes on a different energy. Now, a lot of it is us, but at the same time, it seems like the media, the algorithm, will pick up on this and keep it going. And keep it going. You can't tell me there's not some white people in certain spaces that don't like each other. Now, of course, though, they probably wouldn't be about the fight on the podcast, but I can think of people like Jimmy Kimmel or people that's like really antagonistic to their guests. It never seems to escalate to that level. I can think of Andrew Wilson that cursed out that woman recently on a podcast. Did she do a hit 'em up tour? Did she say something after that podcast with him? I'm pretty sure she did, but it did not turn viral. Okay. Now that was the only thing when Anton, and I guess he tried to get in front of it before Corey said something, so he made his hit 'em up tour of saying stuff. Now I think he went a little bit too much overboard, and then it was something in there about him saying something about bro code, about Corey should not have said something about Mika being his side chick or something. In the hypothetical, what if she was, and then you are blowing it up? Now that's the only thing I think with him saying that. Yes, it makes it suspicious. Is something going on there? And the thing is, though, truthfully, I don't know because sometimes people do say something as a example, and then sometimes people take and run with it. I want to take it, especially since she say I'm not a side chick. Of course, though, she wouldn't say if she was, but she just looked like she was overwhelmed with the situation. I think I'm talking about Mika. She thought she was going to be on the 5150 show. Somebody told her that she was on it. Well, she was going to be on it. Then she found out she wasn't going to be on it. And then probably she had a reaction of maybe, oh, I came all this way. And that's really why I wanted to do, okay, fine. Okay. Because a lot of times people say they are cool with something, but they're not really cool with something. They're just, I mean, it is what it is. You just going to have to deal with it. And then after Anton made up that piece, talk about how Corey was shaking and stuff, you had to figure that Corey was going to come back. Now, of course, he low blowed. I guess the same way Anton took it up there saying S&D of the black people. I had to think for a second. Then, of course, Corey came back and took a shot at his kid. Now, I'm really not surprised with him being a comedian that he went to that thing. But see, this is the one thing that I will agree with. Well, okay, I agree with both of them on certain points on things that they are talking about, but not everything, because some things they are out there on both sides with this particular thing. But when Anton said that black people is the most racist people, and I have to agree, not for the reasons that you are probably thinking right now. I'm thinking that when black people turn on black people, you will almost think that they are another race. I That's one of the big reasons I think I started dating out because my rejection from black women was so much worse than any other nationality. I would have understood other nationality giving me that type of energy of like, get away from me, don't talk to me, blah, blah, blah. Not to say that I don't get that sometimes, but most of the time I do not. But to get that from your own kind, it makes you kind of like, unless if you got used to that type of treatment. Of course, that's another conversation. But what I mean by that is when, and this goes for either Corey or Anton, if you don't fit into the box of what they want, they will totally reject you. It doesn't matter if you are the same skin tone. You either trash or you're a coon. Okay, it's like opposing sides right there, and we treat each other the worst. You could think of Shannon Sharp. Who was the people all dumping on him? Mostly black people was dumping on him like crabs in a barrel. See, while you was succeeding, they wasn't saying too much. But once you start having problems, everybody was stepping on you, high stepping on you. This Corey and Anton's situation is no different. They went at each other like they hated each other. And of course, now they have reason to hate each other because Anton said what he said, then Corey said what he said, and then it just got worse. And of course, I think it's at the point of no return right now because I hear that Anton might sue. Of course, it's that lawsuit thing with the woman that supposedly Corey had got rough with. Okay. And this is a thing too in that situation because I don't know the whole story there. I just know even though I've been agitated with women, I do not strike a woman. Now, will I hold her at bay if she's getting too out of control? Yes, I will. But I would not be trying to boss up and physically overpower a woman. That's just me. But I know everybody has emotions. Everybody gets mad. And some people, some men, definitely women, if they get really upset, they will cross the lines right there. Getting back to what I was saying, Those two made it worse. Other black people reporting on this, okay, they just piled on whatever side that they all are on. Even though I'm seeing most of the videos are against Anton, but most of them just piled on this situation right here, pouring gasoline on the fire, fanning the flames. So, okay, I'm making this video. I don't know if either one of you are going to see it. Look, you both say what you say. You both say things in the past, did things in the past. We're all human. Peace. Okay? Catch you two, just let it go. But I know we're past the point right now, but I just wanted to make a video of not instigating this situation. I got love for both of you guys. I don't know what happened that it went that far left. It's a shame that you two couldn't have sat down and just had a discussion that didn't boil over. It's a shame that a lot of black people treat people of their own nationality worse than what they would treat other people. Not to say that you should treat other people, but that's just what I usually see. When black people turn on black people, it's bad. It's bad most times. Okay. And this why that's not the main reason, but I think that's a big reason of why you have people always dating out or siding with other cultures or something, because at one time or another you have faced this type of rejection from either black people that thought they was better than you, or black people that thought you wasn't enough. You wasn't black enough. You wasn't thug enough. Okay, you wasn't a real N. And of course, I don't use that word at all. Both of you use that word. Okay. And I always thought that word was a word that kept pulling us down to the dumps on both sides. Take whoever side that you want to take, but if you look at either one of them, you can see where one has fucked up or one has made a mistake. And this is a clear example, like with a political party. Like they both are wrong. They both are wrong. So at this point right now, you can't stand 10 toes down on either one, because each one has fucked up. Let there be peace. So anyway, that's it. Give me a like and subscribe. Have a good day.
I just want to say, you know, can we all get along? Can we get along? Can we stop making it horrible for the older people and the kids?
Hey, hey. Yeah. Yeah. I've walked a mile or two, seen some sunshine, felt some rain too. This ain't just my story, it's for me and you, finding the truth, making it new. Used to chase forever in a lover's embrace. Thought I found my haven in a familiar face. Married to the moment, then life changed its pace. Learned about commitment and finding my own space. Been with some women through joy and through strife, each one a chapter in this book of my life. Some carved a smile, some cut with a knife, but every single step led me to this life. From broken vows to a brand new view, I'm finding my way, sharing it with you. This path was for me, to make me brand new. Now it's for all of us, me and you, to be a better man, a better woman too. Felt the sting of heartbreak, the ache deep inside. Thought I lost my anchor, nowhere left to hide. But in the quiet moments when my spirit cried, I found a new strength, a guiding tide. Been in love, sweet whisper, intoxicating and deep. Where promises were spoken, secrets to keep. Watch those dreams crumble while the world fell asleep. But with every single fall, learn how to leave. From broken vows, yeah, I'm finding my way, sharing it with you. This path was for me, to make me brand new. Now it's for all of us, for me and you, to be a better man, a better woman too. Opened up my heart, laid my soul bare. This YouTube journey, a story to share. No more holding back, no more hidden despair. Just lessons learned floating in the air. For you to catch, for you to hold tight, to navigate your shadows and step into the